Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Tanner Bybee.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Leading
Ian
off for the
Happ
Cubs,
up to hit.
left fielder Ian Happ.
And that's way high. And away we go this afternoon. Way inside, gets out of the way.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Makes the sliding stop to first, and they get the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup.
Batting second, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And a foul ball. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%.
Right through there for a strike.
And that is downstairs. Ball 2. And delivers outside. He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Up and in, 1-0.
That's a ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out there to center. And it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Bush, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. And misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Shota Imanaga. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch is outside. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. On the ground. Horner slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. Finding themselves down a run early. They'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Come on, Kyle.
That one ripped. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Batting third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That missed by a lot. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next offering upstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Amaya makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Guardians, and it remains 1-0. Here in Cleveland, so here's Horner now.
Second baseman,
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
A little out front there as he swings through it. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Just off the outside part of the plate. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
1 gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Gage Workman. Misses again, 5 in a row. Bybee over to first. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. Crow Armstrong stands at first with 1 out. In the dirt.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Ball, that's just out.
And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Ramirez hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting ninth, catcher Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Runner, yes.
Runner on the goal. Pitch misses.
That's down.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Guardians,
There's Lane Thomas
center
now.
fielder, Lane Thomas.
Shota back to work. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting sixth, second baseman
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Martinez.
And a big swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you
0-1.
really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson. Throw to first is in time.
Batting seventh, right fielder John Kenzie Noel.
So in now for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's
ball,
pounding the
2
zone.
strikes.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Out to short. Swanson whips it to first. That ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Guardians 0. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Fouled off. He was late. Happ, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2015.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1. Inside, just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Righty delivers. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up, clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond, and what a tremendous play.
Two outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It has the distance gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's outside. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Throw on to Santana. That's out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Naylor.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
That one missed. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Now the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just misses. And it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now Stephen Kwan rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Just misses with that one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that one missing low. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting,
Kyle Mansardo now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. In there at the knees for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
0-2.
Two outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now at
Leading
Progressive
off for the
Field.
Cubs,
Dansby
shortstop,
Swanson stands
Dansby
in.
Swanson.
Ball 1 there.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the ground, out to short. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between.
Now this down the right field line. Fair ball, should be extra bases. Horner around second, heads for third.
Now batting, center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. He reached on a walk his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
Horner takes his lead at third with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run. So not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock. And that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
Runner on at first with one gone. Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, one away. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Herron appears to be getting loose. Sewell also getting ready. Just off the outside corner, and that's ball 1.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
High fly ball out towards left field. Quan raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Cubs 3 and the Guardians 1. Bottom of the 4th, here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos
And now it's the switch
Santana.
hitter, Carlos Santana. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Inside, almost got him. Santana, swing and a drive. This one deep. It bangs off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And in there with a double off the wall.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here comes Lane Thomas. Fly to center his first time. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
This one chopped up the middle. And Thomas is out.
Now batting, second baseman, Angel.
Now it's the second baseman, Angel
Martinez.
Martinez. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And there's a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it, and that ends the inning. Guardians leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching
We're
for the
back,
Guardians.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
Number
Tim
21.
Herron.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order
Leading off for
now.
the Cubs,
Now it's the
left
switch hitting
fielder,
outfielder, Ian Happ.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a swing and a miss. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Down and in, moved his feet. To the right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And that's outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
One down, base is empty. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that's in for a strike. And now 2-2. Slider misses outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Two down, base is empty, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Inside, and the count even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Called strike right there. That one misses in the dirt. That one 95 to finish him off. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And the score stays 3-1. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel.
Jhonkensy Noel.
Shota back to work. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Noel gets his lead at first, nobody out. right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Throws to second for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Rocchio.
Now at the plate, Brian Rocchio. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's a little high. And that is ball one. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. That one hit to right. Tucker makes the play. That is the inning.
Now pitching
Paul
for the
Sewald
Guardians.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 34.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Michael Bush digs in now. 1 for 2.
Michael Bush.
And there's a strike.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Quan heads after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swanson digs in. Fouled off left side. Sewald, a 6'3" righty, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Swing and a miss. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eric Sabrowski preparing to come on if needed. Walters getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's outside. Now 1-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Two balls, two strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Horner stands in now and watches strike one.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 down, nobody on.
8-2.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 3 and the Guardians 1. Here in Cleveland, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. The Guardians down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's downstairs and outside. And now it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, a switch hitter batting right. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. That one fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Next offering is outside. And that's in the dirt.
2-2 to count.
Carlos Santana next to bat for Cleveland. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And they still trail it here 3-1.
Now pitching
on the
for
mound now,
Guardians.
Eric Sabrowski.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. That's in there. The 1-2 to third. Ramirez, jump throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
One down. Next to hit, Miguel Amaya. And a foul ball. Workman at first, one gone. Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, one out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. Runners at first and second. And that misses. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas has a beat on it. Hauls it in, 2 away. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Workman rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 4-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now Michael Busch. And that one fouled off. Outside low, 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that is cut on and missed. Going to count 1 and 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Stays alive.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Cleveland, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Just off the inside edge. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Tyson Miller up and loosening in the pen. Hodge warming up as well. Fought off foul. Way high there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the Chicago
Tyson Miller
Cubs.
takes over on the mound.
Number 49, Tyson Miller.
Here's Lane Thomas. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Next offering misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. And there's a ball. This one in the air. Workman under this one. They got it for out number 2. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
In there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One hit, one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 4 and the Guardians 1.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back,
Guardians.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Andrew
63.
Walters. And here comes
Leading off for
Dansby
the
Swanson.
Cubs,
0 for
shortstop,
3 with 2
Dansby
strikeouts
Swanson.
and a ground out. Fastball for a strike. And
One
that
ball,
skips into
2
dirt.
strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's Nico Horner, 1 for 3. Tap foul at the plate. That one missed. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Hunter Gaddis getting loose out there. One down, base is empty. In the air, out to center. Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete
2
Crow
outs, base is
Armstrong.
empty. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And out of here. He circles the bases. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And up next for Chicago, Gage Workman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's down and in. Back foot slider struck him out. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Miller back to work. Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Thielbar also throwing. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Two the count.
And it remains 2-2. On a line out towards center. Dives. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Two down, bases empty. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Fastball is outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Guardians fail to score. They're down 5-1. A new pitcher in the game, Hunter Gaddis.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 33, Hunter Gaddis.
Miguel Amaya now at the plate.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher Miguel Amaya.
And ball 1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Jacob Junis up and throwing. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together
Now
for him.
batting,
Put a pretty good
left fielder,
swing on that
Ian
one
Happ.
as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. And takes low for ball 1. Runner at second, nobody out. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's down and away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Amaya over at second, 1 down. And now 1 and 2.
Ball.
And that's too high. Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now batting,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Suzuki.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. On the ground to third. On to first. And that is that. Cubs lead one. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Chicago
now
Cubs.
as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to
Number
start the bottom of the
54.
ninth. Ryan Brazier.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Manzardo.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Brazier, 37 years young, and they traded for him earlier this year. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Late swing, foul to the left. Brazier is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. The 0-1.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Set down on strikes. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Santana in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Guardians down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
This could end it. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Cubbies leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 2-2 the count.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-1 is how it ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.